Hey tribe, happy Monday. How y'all doing? Listen, honey, I have a word for you today, and we're gonna go somewhere with this, so I need you to stay with me, okay? So back in 2015, I gave birth to my first son, Kingston, and let me just tell you, during the process of my pregnancy, I had no idea what to expect because this was my first son. So all I knew is that at that point in time, I became the source of life for the seed and the gift that God had given me. He had placed something very special down on the inside of my womb, and it was my responsibility to carry its full term, to make sure that baby was nurtured and nourished. He was fully developed, and by the time his due date came around, he was ready to go, okay? So check it. 2024. You came into this year with a seed. You came into this year with something that was impregnated in your womb. And this is not just for the ladies, because fellas, my kings, you've been given a gift. You've been given talents. You have a promise. You have visions and ideas that need to be birthed into existence as well. So when I went to go give birth to Kingston, I went to the hospital. And when I went in one way, okay? I went in heavy because I had picked up about 20 pounds. I went in pain because I was in labor. The contractions, baby, they were contracting and the pain was paining. I went in excited. I went in nervous. I went in frustrated, irritated. Baby, I went in wanting to go back home and get in my bed. I had all of the emotions, but I knew the time had come for me to deliver that which had been brewing and stewing inside of my womb, okay? So the baby was fully developed and he was ready to be birthed into existence. There was no turning back because the last 10 months that I had just spent watching over this and preparing for this, it was showtime. It was time to deliver. So I get to the hospital. Mind you, I came in the hospital one way. Hold on to that, okay? I came into the hospital one way, but I didn't leave the hospital the same way that I came, because when I came into the hospital, I came in with an assignment. I came in with a purpose. I came in on a mission. Baby, I came in pain with some contractions that was doing me in, and my mom wasn't able to be there because Kingston came 2 weeks early, but she was on the phone coaching me through my labor like, girl, stop all that hollering and push. I'm like, you know, all of the things we go through in labor. And she was like, stop screaming, stop hollering, and put that energy into pushing. Like, you're distracting yourself away from that which you could be doing because you're feeling the pain, yes, but that pain needs to be forged. It needs to be pushed. It needs to be exerted into the task at hand. So who am I talking to today that has come into 2024 with a seed embedded in them, with a vision, with gifts, with talents, with a dream, with something, a plan, and now it's time for you to push. It's time for you to deliver. It's time for you to show us what you can do. Show us what's been brewing and stewing inside of you all of this time. Show us why God chose you to do it. Because let me tell you something, that gift that he gave you, it's very special and unique to you. But if you don't do it, trust me when I say, somebody else will get the job done, okay? They may not be as creative, as funny, as sexy, as brilliant, as talented, may not have that much money, but baby, they did it. That is the difference that's gonna set them apart from you. The fact of the matter is they did it. So now I'm encouraging you today to go forth and to do what you've been called to do. You know that you still have an opportunity to get it done, right? You don't have to rush, you don't have to force, but I need you to lock in. I need you to focus. I need you to get your head in the game. I need you to get serious. I need you to stop allowing attractions to become distractions that is moving you away from the main attraction. You understand what I'm saying? I need you to take all of what you've been preparing this whole entire year, this whole entire season, this whole entire time that you've been in the waiting season, in the wilderness, honey, wherever you've been. It's time to push. It is time to deliver. And you better be glad I'm not a doctor, because if I was in a delivery room, I'd be one fine doctor, but I would be in that delivery room doing a little bit more than getting that baby out. Listen, if you don't put, y'all, I would probably be a super hilarious doctor, because I would be motivating my patients to get it out. Whatever it is that you've been holding on to, whatever it is that God gave you, get it out. Push, put all your pain, all your intentions, all your attention, all your focus, your time, your efforts, your desires, your blood, sweat, and tears. And let me tell you something, baby. When I was in that labor and delivery room, I put forth some blood, some sweat, and some tears to deliver my baby. I made it through the end, and I had my mom coaching me through because she had been through this before. So sometimes sometimes it's going to take for you to have to call on somebody. Come on, somebody that has been where you're trying to go, that has done what you're trying to do. They've seen what you're trying to see. They can help push you through this thing. They can help motivate you to get to the other side. And I know it's hard, and I know it's uncomfortable, and I know it's painful, and I know it's challenging, but guess what? You can do it. It is up to you to do it. Repeat after me. If it is to be, it is up to me. You have everything you need down on the inside of you. You've been praying, you've been crying, you've been preparing, you've been working out, you've been training, you've been getting your mind right, you've been fasting, girl. You've been doing all of the things. King, you've been doing all of the things. And now it's your time to shine. Once I got my baby in my arms, once I was able to touch him and see him and kiss him and hold him, all the pain that I had been feeling went away. I was overwhelmed with so much joy. Like, look what I made. Look what I did. Look at what I was capable of completing. Look at what God gave me 10 months ago that I had absolutely no idea what it was going to look like, what it was going to feel like, what it was going to be like. And here I am, after all of the work that I put into it, after all of the uncomfortableness, after all of the tears, the wanting to give up, the frustrations, the setbacks, the challengers, after all of the things, I persevered. I came through. I delivered that baby naturally. I did what was needed. I did the same thing with my journal. I had so much opposition coming against me, but guess what? I didn't stop until it was complete. So today, I'm encouraging you, whatever it is that you have that God is giving you. But now we're closing this year out, and God is like, what you do when I gave you a whole year. I gave you 365 days. Well, not quite, because we had made it to the end of December. But if you've gotten this far, you're here for a reason. Now it's time to show God, what have you done with the time he's given you? The finances, the resources, the connections, the breath in your body. A lot of people didn't make it to see this day, but you made it. You're here for a reason. So I need you to not only utilize what you've been given, but start right now where you are with what you have and go for it. Don't try to force and rush your way through this thing just because the year is about to wrap up. Because, some of these gifts and talents and projects that we're working on, their due season may not be just yet. Your due season may be in 2025, but that doesn't mean you can't start preparing in 2024. Your delivery date may be in 2025, or it may be in these last couple of days and weeks in 2024. That doesn't mean you can't pick it back up and finish it. That doesn't mean you can't keep going. So I need you to get in position. I need you to get focused. I need you to get your head in the game. I need you to get your mind right. Baby, I need you to tap in with God. I need you to get the master's plan from the master. And I need you to push. Because when you came into 2024, you came in one way, but you cannot leave the same way that you came. I refuse to leave the same way that I came. If I do, that means I ain't really did nothing. Wasted all this time and ain't did nothing. Now, we can't let that be the reason for the season, okay? So, here to encourage you and to leave this word with you, it is time to push, okay? So that you can be coming out of that delivery room like, you see my baby? Look what I made. Don't touch that, girl. Hold on. Because that's how I was. Like, hold on. Get away from my baby. But at the end of the day, all seriousness though, I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. Go to the master and get the plan. God says, I began a work in you, a good work, a great work, and I'm going to perfect it, and I'm going to complete it until the day of Christ Jesus' return. He's not done with you yet. You know that, right? So you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all together, but you do need to take what you've been given thus far and show him that you can do it. You can push. You can deliver. You can make good on the promise that he gave you. I love you guys. I hope you have a mindfully majestic millionaire mindset Monday. Yes, honey, go forth and do great things on today. If you have not already done so, go to my YouTube channel, Rosa So Regal, and subscribe to the tribe. Yes, yes, yes. And then make sure you purchase a copy of my journal, Release My Thoughts in Writing. That will definitely help you along this journey of pushing and releasing and letting go. And have a great day, guys. Okay? I love y'all. Bye.